Hello, hello. Today we are going to be watching The Real Housewives of New York City, Season 2. We're on episode 5. So let's jump right into the episode. Ramona invited Bethany to spend the weekend with her in the Hamptons. It's the last weekend of the summer. They look great. I would not want them filming the outside of my house like this. It was old, back in the day. I get it. And they're walking in the middle of the street. Like, what are you doing? Get out of the middle of the street. Bethany said that she likes that she thinks that Ramona likes that she has the hot shot husband. Ramona's like, I don't like it when the countess like pulls oh darling, I'm so prim and proper. I don't either, actually. Bethany says she's on the same page. Victoria's going off to boarding school soon, and Luann is helping her pack. Luann said that she wants to enjoy every last second that she had with her daughter before she left. She wants her to have the best experience when she goes, but she's really sad that she's going to be gone. I don't remember if she said that she's going a couple hours away. It was somewhere on the East Coast, right? The Van Campens are home from their trip to the Hamptons. But let's see how much construction has been done. I bet it's nothing. Oh, they've demoed. Okay, so that's, yeah, Simon just said that they hadn't gotten as far as they hoped. But I mean, they demoed. I mean, you have to be there. You have to be babysitting these contractors. I'm sorry. He said that they were getting calls and emails and they weren't returning them while they were gone. Obviously your project's not going to be as far along as you want. Luann says that Noelle has to go back to school. So now they're back from the Hamptons and they're back in the city, Luann and the family. But she says that she thinks Noelle's excited to be king of the castle because Victoria's gone. He's so cute in his little button up and his tie. He's in 6th grade. There's just like a random picture like propped up against the wall. Their houses do not seem very put together for as much money as they have. This is like a $9 million townhouse. And there's just like, it's not very like decorated or finished at all. Is it like a New York thing? So now we're getting an update on Jill's renovation. I think Brad is heading it out, like he's being the general contractor. Brad goes, uh-oh. Jill's like, I had no idea that he was going to dismantle my apartment. We talked about the renovation. We did not approve it. She's like, has no words. She's like, I thought you were going to do, she's like looking around. She goes, where's all my stuff? Brad said that he had Bobby's blessing. She goes, I need to approve everything because you're a fabulous designer, but not always practical. So I need to approve everything. Luann is at a Russell Simmons party at Bruno, some restaurant called Bruno on the Upper East Side. And it looks like everybody's here. Alex is here. Ramona's here. Ramona goes, I find them, she's talking about Alex and Simon. She says, I find them phony. There's no depth. She's just ripping them to shreds. She's like, I don't want to talk to him. She looks so uncomfortable just that you can even standing next to them. Alex is like, she gave me total cold shoulder. She's like, but Alex is like, I don't care. Alex and Simon are telling Luann that they're writing a book on parenting. Luann goes, the way that their children behave, don't know if they'd be the authority on writing a children's book. And then they're flashing back to when one of them was screaming at the restaurant, the ending party for last season. And they like would not correct him. Kelly's asking if Ramona and Jill are really good friends. And Ramona hesitates and goes, no. Mario's approaching. So Jill just got to the party and Mario's like talking about this like match, this tennis match. And Jill's like, oh my gosh, he won't stop bothering me about it. She's trying to get like a real like tennis, like act like what's his name? Federer. She asked him and he was like, no. See, now Kelly's apartment looks like put together. It looks gorgeous. Everything, it seems like very like well thought out. The other people's apartments are like, no. Kelly's saying that she loves her chef because he's very dynamic. He's like very talented but easygoing. Kelly says she knows a lot of very, very amazing and talented people and she feels very fortunate. Luann said that she's flirting with the chef, like Kelly's flirting with the chef, but he's got a wedding ring on. I don't think they're flirting. Kelly invited Luann over to cook, but they didn't do any cooking. They just watched the chef cook. What is this meeting? I don't really get what that was about, but okay. We're moving on. Ramona's going shoe shopping with her daughter. Ramona says she's really blessed with the relationship that she has with her daughter, the very special, close-knit bond, which I definitely do see. So Ramona's daughter's trying on this shoe, and Ramona's like having a moment of like, my little girl's growing up. Like she looks totally like she's taking on this whole different persona. She looks like an adult. She's like, her life is going by too fast with my daughter. She's like, you can't be taller than me. This is kind of a cute moment. She does look very pretty. What's her daughter's name? Avery. Avery goes, Ramona wants her to put on the other shoe. It's like, so I can see it, because sometimes it's easier to see on somebody else. And Avery's like, just because it looks good on me doesn't mean it's going to look good on you, Mom. Ramona goes, it's got to be hard for Avery to have a mom that look like a girl her age that has a mom that is attractive. Custom made Italian shoes, $1,300. I think that's a Louboutin. They say you can customize the shoe. He's like, you can do clear crystals. I didn't know Louboutin did that. 5 pairs of shoes, $3,700. Good for you, Ramona. Get those shoes. Bethany says since the bump in the road of the social life party, she doesn't want any attention, so she invited Luann out to dinner to just kind of chat and hang out. Luann's telling Bethany that Alex and Simon are writing a book on child rearing. And Bethany's like, what? She's like, they should be writing a book on how to get into a good party. Bethany said she met somebody that she likes. Luann's like trying to give her advice. Like, you need to lean in very close. Be seductive. Luann's now saying you need to be the damsel in distress. And Luann's saying you need to not be so sharp. Let the man do the talking. Bethany goes, everybody seems to think that I've never gone out with a man in my life. And I'm like, Shrek. Luann's like, you need to talk slowly, talk softly, so he has to come closer. Luann goes, Bethany's a little aggressive. Men don't like aggressive women. This conversation is hysterical. Luann just said that men are fed up these days with women being too equal. I cannot even believe this is coming out of her mouth right now. I don't think Bethany was very appreciative of Luann's advice. Tonight is Bethany's date. Oh, he's a chef at STK. Love that. He's cute. He's very cute. Todd Mark Miller, Bethany's date, executive chef. Bethany said she's a little rusty on dating, and Mark or Todd, whatever his name is, that has the pleasure of being the first. She hasn't dated in 3 years. They're cooking together. It's kind of cute. Bethany's like, I like that he had a plan. So he pulled her into like a nice room with some wine, and Bethany's like, I really appreciate him making the effort. And then he's having people bring out some food that I think he previously made for them. This is a cute date. This is such a cute date. I mean, how like cute is that for like a chef to be like, come into my restaurant and like, I'll cook for you. Sign me up. Any chefs out there? I'm ready for a date. Here comes the Sun Health Expo, and it's very cloudy out. That is really funny. Bethany says she's what did she say? Like a spokesperson for Health Magazine, and that they're doing this event. And she said there's like yoga, and how is this? Oh, are these vegan? I don't know if that makes it healthy. They're handing out like cookies and pastries and stuff. Like they're saying it's vegan. They usually put more sugar and like gluten-free stuff and like vegan stuff to make it taste better. Oh my God, Bethany was like, is my hair turning into an afro yet? I'm assuming because of the humidity, because it's summer. And it's like a little rainy and misty outside. She goes, between Alex and I, because I guess she invited Alex. She goes, between Alex and I, it's going to be a very interesting hair day. I mean, you know how I feel about Alex's hair. I think it gets better next season, but right now we need a little help. Oh, her hair looks cute. It's like a slick back. It's not bad. This is so funny that she got a skinny girl t-shirt on, and how big this is going to become. And I'm not necessarily this portion of it. I guess she does like baked goods and stuff now. Bethany's filling Alex in on the date, and she's like, I like him, but I don't see him being my boyfriend. Alex says that there's a couple of ways that her and Bethany are different, and Alex is more of a hunt and kill person than a watch and wait. I definitely think that is reverse. Very reverse. Bethany's a hunt and kill. What do I know? Alex is trying to give Bethany relationship advice. Everybody's giving Bethany relationship advice. Like she's like the wounded deer. Alex just spilled the tea that her and Simon met each other online when they were both just looking for one night stands. I'm just going to let that sink in for just 2 seconds. I don't know why that's my life. I don't know why that's so weird coming from Alex's mouth. Make it make sense for me. Bethany's like shocked, blown away. Bethany goes, did you sleep with him on the first date? She goes, actually, no. That's a damn lie. You did. You know you did, Alex. Oh, Alex was like, I just wish for Bethany and everybody else. She's saying that like, I'm not telling Bethany to do things the way that I did, but she's saying that I wish nothing for everybody, including Bethany, that they find somebody that loves somebody and somebody loves them as much as her and Alex and Simon do. I mean, that's really sweet. Like, as much as I think they're weird, they do really love each other. Oh, Alex says on their wedding night, she told Simon to take good care of her heart because he has it now. And she's getting emotional in her confessional. I'm going to start getting emotional. And he always has. Oh my God. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about finding a man. Jill is making a house call to one of Darren's newest clients. Oh, it's Alex and Simon. Jill said she would take care of their fabrics for them. So Jill just walked in and Alex is like, have a seat. And they've got these plastic outdoor Adirondack chairs. And you could tell Jill is like, I don't know if I want to sit on this. This is probably a $5,000 dress that she's wearing. She goes, is it clean? Alex is like, let me just wipe it down with a paper towel. She's like, it's clean, but it looks dirty. This is hysterical. Jill goes, the house is a total disaster. The total disaster. Jill's like, it's not a safe environment for the kids. I mean, it's in shambles. Alex and Simon are talking about these moldings that you see right here that they found when they pulled back the walls. Jill goes into this whole dissertation about, okay, so if this was on Fifth Avenue or Park Avenue, like in New York City, because they're in Brooklyn, remember this. Jill's like, that's where the people spent a ton of money on these like finishes like this. This may not be as much as as fabulous as you think. This molding, like literally tearing it to shreds. Literally being like, yeah, your house is in Brooklyn. This is probably not like real wood or what. Like she's just totally dogging. Jill's totally dogging on their house. Alex is like, I don't care. I like it. Jill's like, this style doesn't go with this style. Jill is freaking out about their bedroom. She's like, you're not living in this. She's dying. Jill just said, I would absolutely never live in that squalor they're calling a bedroom. Jesus. Jill goes, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. She goes, I almost died when I saw the conditions that they put themselves in to live through this renovation. She goes, do you imagine them having sex on the top of that bed? There's a bold statement to say on camera. All right, and that concludes the episode, the 5th episode of the 2nd season of The Real Housewives of New York City. What are your thoughts on the episode? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts were. A lot of stuff going on. Jill is like unhinged. I love her, but she's so unhinged. Maybe that's why I love her, because she's so unhinged. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button. Check out all my other recaps coming up. I will link down below a playlist to the other episodes in the season. And yeah, thanks again for joining me, and I'll check you on the next one.